In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to construct a simple storyboard frame. This is sort of an establishing shot of the main storyboards that I did with the main lesson plan of Gronk and Frank. This is the prehistoric environment. And you noticed I drew everything out with a light gray line to start, and then I started on a new layer doing everything with a black line to strengthen the gray line. And so I just trace over everything that I did very, very quickly and putting in a little bit more line work and tonality and details and putting in a little bit of the foreground environment and sketching in some of the grass and other little rocky elements that make up this environment. And I feel good enough to remove the background layer, the gray layer, and now just to continue on to create more details without that. Adding a little bit of smoke of the volcanoes, a little bit of lightning, a little bit of clouds in the sky. If I was going to do this only in black and white, that's all I might need. However, I'm going to show you how I might do this more with tonality. And some of those effects that I was creating in line, the lightning and the clouds and such, I'm going to do only in tone here. So I'm adding in a layer, separate layer on multiply, adding in some gray tone here and there, creating a little bit of depth and dimension. And I'm softening things here as I go, creating a little bit more of a painterly look on top of the line work. And here with an eraser, I'm experimenting with adding a little bit of highlights. And you could do that with the eraser, but you could also do that with a actual airbrush tool, adding in a little bit of volcanic smoke and adding a little bit more dimension to that. Adding in a couple of little areas of light in the sky where lightning will be emanating. I'm using my ink brush here to add some linear lightning. And now I'm adding a little bit of a glow around it for a little bit of a special effect. I'm darkening the sky for even more drama. And adding some more darks into the mountains and the volcanoes into the foreground elements. Softening things a bit here and there, adding a little bit of blur. Now with another layer, in an opaque layer, I'm drawing in some grass, and I can control that, which is nice. I can raise and lower the opacity. And now I'm adding in a few little winged prehistoric creatures, some pterodactyls, which I'm keeping on a layer, which is good. I can move them around as well. And that is the process of how I create an establishing shot for a storyboard frame. Of course, there's quite a bit more in the full course of Thinking Inside the Box, which I hope you will purchase.